Good afternoon, Barons fans, and welcome to Barons Bus Arena for today's matchup against the Pittsburgh Stars. As the Barons try to wash away the loss on Thursday to Gilmore Academy in their home ice, and they'll take a couple games here this weekend against the Pittsburgh Stars, formerly known as Esmark. Barons lost 1-6 against Gilmore on Thursday after 2 games earlier in the season that went to overtime against Gilmore. So try to wash that one away after a great weekend in Blaine, Minnesota, as the Barons went 4-0 on the away trip for the showcase. So nice to see that, and not so good on the Thursday game. So ready to go wash that one out of the books here and take on the Pittsburgh Stars. Pittsburgh 6-17 on the year. Barons are 16-12 coming into this one. And if the math is right here, it's game 29 on the year. So that's the end of warm-ups. At least the warm-up clock. They'll collect the pucks and get ready to go here for the first of 2 games against Pittsburgh Stars this weekend. Game 1 starts shortly. Game 2 is tomorrow at 12:35 here at Barron's Bus Arena. And this weekend we will be without Bradshaw and Loomis, who both have upper body injuries. Barron's wearing the white unis, and it'll be the red and black for the Pittsburgh Stars. "17 minutes on the clock for period number 1. We'll finish their cheer and quick conversation with the coach, and we'll get going here for period number 1. All right, here we go. We're going to start this one off. It'll be Slattery in goal. And Slattery will take the net to the right. And we will have Pusateri and Elliott giving a little fist pump to start on the blue line. And Huffstadter is going to take the face off. He'll have Kermali on his left and Morgan to his right. 17 on the clock, and here we go for period number 1 against the Pittsburgh Stars on some home ice. Puck is dropped, and it goes back toward Pusateri, who grabs the puck up the boards and into the zone. Now it's to Liam, who will send it to the right. Pusateri feeds it up to Huffstadler on the boards. He'll feed it over to Kermali. Out of the zone they go. Kermali into the offensive zone. Behind the goal, throws it toward goal. Bounces off the side and kept in by Kermali. And it's going to be Pittsburgh finding their way out to the blue line and into the offensive zone, trying to feed it across. And it goes through the far boards. Behind the goal line, out to the point and out of the zone. As the Stars were on a change, and they'll have to regroup. And Lundy off the bench, and now Board as well, able to keep this one in the zone. Lundy collects it, feeds it along the blue line to Oleski, toward Broad, who got a piece of it, couldn't get it to go in the goal. Nice look there. Basil now with the puck, throws it toward goal, blocked shot on that one and out of the zone. And Stockel sends it to the far side. He's going to trace it down himself, or try to, and now he'll take a man out of play where Oleski can collect the puck behind his own goal and feed it up to Board up the left side. He'll send it to the right side into the offensive zone. Stockel gets a piece of it, keeping it in the zone. Lundy will collect it. And to the neutral zone it goes. Oleski trying to get a hold of it. It's a breakaway now. No, he can't get a shot off. As the Stars, now they do, as they turn around, making some room, taking it back toward the blue line. And he was able to get a shot, but William Slattery up for it, grabs it with the glove and holds on. It'll be a face-off to the left circle next to Liam Slattery. And the next line is up. It's Schutte taking the face-off. And Romstock collects the puck. He's got Wood with him. And Lundy and Keith out there as well. Lundy up to Schutte. Schutte dumps it into the zone. And now in the corner, it's a battle. Schutte coming in to get it. Behind the goal line. Getting it back out to the point. Romstock toward goal, deflected. And now it's going to be the Stars pulling it across the blue line and out. And not without some attention from the Barons. And they'll collect it behind their own goal line. Romstadt leaving it for Lundy. Colin Lundy off the boards to Keith. Keith trying to send it out of the zone. No luck just yet. Now he does. Lundy feeds it up the boards. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Now dumped in. They'll say no icing here. Settled by Slattery. Keith will grab it. Barons finishing their change here. Schutte into the offensive zone toward the front of the net. Bravery off the bench and with Semig pressuring there. And it's Grimm as well. And that is Pusateri sending it off the glass and into the offensive zone. Lundy keeps it in. Lundy throws it toward goal. It's deflected. He doesn't make it there. And now it's a race here. Grimm trying to get a hold of it. He does. At his own blue line. He takes it into his own zone. Semig now trying to get a hold of it. And he'll deflect it toward a teammate. It's Grimm sending it over to Pusateri. Bravery across the blue line. Nice job holding up there to make sure he wasn't offside. It's Semig trying to feed it out front. No luck. Two dark sweaters there. But it's Lundy collecting the puck. Trying to maneuver between a couple of players along the boards. 13:20 to go here in this first period. No score. Krimbali across the line. Krimbali shot in front. Cleared out by the Stars. Elliott to Stockel across the line now. Taken by the Stars. Huffstedler off the bench and in. Pushes the puck into the corner as he gets taken down. He'll get right back up, and it's Krimbali feeding the puck through. And the Stars have it. Stockel grabs it in the neutral zone. Feeding it back to the boards. Huffstedler dumps it into the zone. It's the Stars that have it. Krimbali trying to steal it back, no luck. Now he does. Krimbali in the neutral zone. Stars take it back to their own zone. Stars throw it on goal. Liam ready for it. Elliott will grab the puck. Elliott, Stockel, Morgan, Huffstedler, and Krimbali on the ice. Elliott crosses the blue line and puts on the brakes. Trying to send it through to Huffstedler, just a little long for his stick. Nice look there. Stockel to Morgan in the corner. Morgan back to Huffstedler. He'll collect it. Feeding it back through. Looking for Morgan. A lot of sticks in the way. Morgan still trying to collect it off some feet here. And it's going to be Board. Throws it toward goal. Deflected now. Huffstedler trying to get to it, and he does. Knocked off his stick, kept in by Elliott. The Stars feed it into the offensive zone. Picked up by Stockel. He'll leave it for Elliott. Elliott to Board. To Lundy off the bench. Lundy to Board. Between a couple players in front. Basil there as well. Basil behind the goal line now. And off the glass for the Stars, kept in nicely by Oleski. And Basil able to get to it first, throwing it off the boards and deeper into the zone. The Stars have it. They'll try to find their way out. And they do. And they'll get a piece of it and send it into the offensive zone. Slattery, nice move there. Does a little twist to get it out of the zone. Couple gloves from each side, knocking it back and forth. Oleski picks it up and dumps it into the offensive zone, as the Stars will pick it up in their corner behind their goal line. Touched here, picked up by Basil, as Lundy got a piece of it first. Basil looking, throws it through the blue paint, and Barron's on the change. Wood will collect it as Keith threw a check, and now Romstadt across the blue line. Romstadt feeds it through. Keith gets a shot and collected by the Stars goalie, who will hold on with 10:33 to go in this first period. Still no score. Not a lot of whistles so far. A little bit of back and forth. Barron's able to get to some space at times and keep the puck in the offensive zone. Now it's Schutte, Colin Lundy, and Keith with Wood. And Pusateri, who has the puck. Shot here, blocked in front. Doesn't make it to goal again. It was Pusateri trying again. Bodies a man off, stays up in the corner. Keith comes in to help. And now we have a penalty coming up. Let's see who is on. It's going to be on Keith. Let's see what they call here. I didn't see the offense. So with 10:17 to go, it's going to be a Pittsburgh power play. Oh, it's going to be, both of them are going. So no power play in the end. So 17 and Keith are going to go at the same time at 10:17. So offsetting penalties here. Still 5-on-5 hockey. Bravery to the corner. Collects the puck, trying to feed it through. Wouldn't go. Bounced awkwardly in the corner. Wood collects the puck at the red line and dumps it in. Bravery heading in behind the goal line. And now Schute's going to regroup in the neutral zone and feed it back. Bravery feeds it in again. Lundy chasing. Schutte and Lundy. And now Bravery trying to keep it in. Does get a piece of it, but it's going to go to the Stars' way, and they'll take it into the Barons' zone. Shot deflected into the netting. As I believe it was Wood got a piece of it. Barons will send the next line out. Next line will be Stockel and Elliott. Hufstedler takes the face-off, wins it back. Stockel has it. Krimbali and Morgan. Up to Hufstedler, feeds it back to Morgan. Morgan across the line, shot, save, and a hold. Well, the Barons quickly turn the ice the other way, and will have an offensive zone face-off now. Hufstedler, the right wing circle. Into the corner it goes, and Krimbali keeps it in. Bouncing around some skates, it'll be picked up by the Stars. And they'll find their way out of the zone. Not without some pressure, but they do get in the Barons zone. Picked up by Morgan, though. And he'll collect the puck off the side of the net, and Morgan gets it back. Morgan skating it up the left side, now through the center in the neutral zone. And back to Stockel at the blue line. Hufstedler now at the other blue line, feeding it in, looking for Morgan. That got deflected along the way. Morgan, though, behind the goal line, trying to get a hold of it. A couple Stars players there, and they'll feed it around. Morgan or Stockel will keep it in, trying to feed it through to Morgan. Gets a tip on it. Where does it go? Into the corner, and the Stars have it. Kept in by the Barons, and now Hufstedler will collect it in the neutral zone. He'll kick it forward to himself, trying to feed it across to Morgan. No luck, and they'll get the change. Next line up, Semig. As the Stars find their way back out of the zone, push it back in, but through the neutral zone they go, and they'll dump it into the Baron zone. Grimm, Semig, Romstadt, Schutte, and Bravery on the ice. Semig, now to Grimm in the neutral zone. He'll dump it into the offensive zone. Schutte's going to chase it around into the corner. Bravery behind the goal line and feeds it to Semig. It wouldn't go, it kind of slowed down. Semig trying to read where the puck was going to go and pull it forward, and it didn't go for him. Bravery now with the puck. Avoiding one man, feeding it across, looking for a pass to Schutte. Just past his stick. Good look there. He's got to get a pass across and get a shot off for Schutte, but no luck. Grimm to Romstadt, waits for the tag up, crosses the blue line, trying to feed it in for, I think that was Board. No luck though. Romstadt to Morgan. To Bravery. Bravery with the shot. Blocker save. Board pushes it into the corner. Oleski and Lundy out there now as well. Basil gets a piece of it. The Stars in the Baron zone, and this one goes just wide of the goal and into the corner. Now Pusateri is going to pick it up and feed it up the boards. Barons can't quite get this one out of the zone, and it's going to go back into the corner. Lundy trying to win a race to the corner. Tied up there, but he's able to feed it to Pusateri, who gets it to Oleski. He's got company. Board in to help at the hash marks. And now Board is going to take it out of the zone, through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone he goes, squeezes through a player. He'll collect the puck himself. feeding it out front. And stepping up was Pusateri trying to get a shot off, but good job by the Stars stepping up on their own. And now it's a shot and a save here by Liam Slattery. And Board will collect the rebound and slow it down. Looking for his options, he'll skate it out of the zone. Into the offensive zone he goes now. Shot, stick save for the Stars, and they'll hold on. And with 6:13 to go in this first period, still no score. And the Barons will finish their change with Elliott and Wood manning the blue line, Schutte, Semig, and Colin Lundy, the forwards. Schutte to the corner, Semig as well. Semig pops it out. It's going to be the Stars to collect it, and they'll take it out of the zone through the neutral zone. And they don't get the shot off. Nice job by Elliott, bodying the man off and then stealing the puck. Elliott through the neutral zone, crossing the blue line and offside the call. He tried to sneak behind his own player and find his way across, but they couldn't get the timing to work quite right. Good effort there, but too much traffic and pile up in front of the blue line there to cross at the right sequence. So Schutte will take the face off here in the neutral zone. Romstad at the center line, up to Semig, across the blue line. Into the corner, feeds it out. Now out to Romstad. Opposite side for Stockel, shot, and a blocker save. It's the Stars back the other way. Across the blue line, shot deflected up high, avoids the rafters, but goes into the netting and out of play. So about 5.5 to go here in this first period. Still no score. We'll have a face-off. Looks like to Liam's left side. That's where the shot was taken. It'll be next line up here: Huffstedler, Morgan, Krimbali, Stockel, and Romstad, the defenseman. Huffstedler wins it to Krimbali, and then he'll pick it up as it got deflected around. Huffy circles back toward the corner. Huffstedler feeds it over to Stockel. Stockel has some company, and now it's bouncing around the neutral zone. Krimbali, or not the neutral zone, the center. Krimbali able to get to it to Huffstedler through the neutral zone into the offensive zone, and intercepted by Morgan. He waits for the tag up. He collects it, feeds it across the back, across the blue line, and now it's back into the neutral zone once more. Romstad bodies the man off, allows Krimbali to get the puck. Pass intercepted here by the Stars, back into the Barons zone. Stockel takes a man off the puck, and it's going to be Romstad with the puck. Nice job there by Stockel, just took a man off his skates. And now shot here, stick save. Krimbali will send it back to Stockel. Stockel, D-to-D pass. Morgan is the defenseman at the moment. Romstad back to collect it. Stockel will feed it forward across the blue line, looking for his options. In front, stick save, and he'll hold it. Will the goalie of the Pittsburgh Stars. And we'll stop the clock here with, looks like 4:29 left now. Still no score in this first period. Next line up, Christopher Lundy. To his left is Board, to his right is Basil, Pusateri, and Grimm back. Grimm has the puck. Shot toward goal, tipped wide into the corner. Stars pick it up, they'll send it back to the point. That's where Pusateri will keep it in and feed it back into Board. Board sauces it up to Basil, who feeds it in for Lundy. Has to chase it to the far corner. Shot here, goes wide. Pusateri steps up, and Board's going to collect it. And it's going to be bouncing around with some skates now near the hash marks. Lundy comes away with it. He'll feed it back to Pusateri. Shot blocked. Stars have it, and they'll feed it out of the zone. Intercepted by Grimm, who will collect it and move it up the right into the offensive zone. Now it's going to be Grimm with a shot and a goal! Nicely done. Barron's able to feed it through, find those passing lanes. And I apologize, that was Basil that was able to feed that through. I couldn't tell if that was a 4 or a 9 there as the shot occurred. That's Basil with the goal. So number 9 gets it with 3:45 to go. And the Barons are on the board first. Schutte moves forward with the 1-goal lead now. Barons into the offensive zone again, trying to go for more. Elliott trying to keep it in, no luck, but he'll regroup in the neutral zone. He's got Oleski with him, feeds it up to Keith. Couldn't get that one to go across the blue line. We'll go back the other way. Keith collecting it in the neutral zone. Bravery there as well. Schutte as well. It's Oleski and Elliott, the two defensemen. Schutte gloves it down, collects it at the blue line. And they do say that one crossed, so they're good there. Bravery with the puck. Shot! Oh, nice save there by the goalie. Bravery had a shot toward the top left corner. Goalie got his elbow up to make the save and knock it up into the netting. Next line up here, Huffstedler, Krimbali, Morgan, Oleski, and Elliott. And the Stars send this one out of the zone. They'll take it across the blue line. And now it's Krimbali to Huffstedler, back to Krimbali. Krimbali into the offensive zone with it. Huffstedler in the corner. And now in the neutral zone, it's a rolling puck. And the Stars have to regroup in their own zone. Elliott collects it in his own zone. Trying to feed it up, gets deflected. Krimbali will provide some pressure. Stars able to set it back into the Barons zone. Collecting it is Elliott. He'll feed it up to Krimbali, who tips it into the offensive zone. Stars back into the Barons zone. Shot, blocker save, in front, rebound, save again! Great job by Liam Slattery getting over and able to make the second save there. A tough one to make. Good tag up there too by Elliott right here across the blue line as Morgan crossed the blue line with the puck. And Lundy, who got the assist on that, the 1 goal here so far in this first period, trying to keep it in the offensive zone, no luck on that one. Now it's back in the Barons zone, and the Barons are going to take it back out. It's Wood sending it up to Basil, the goal scorer. And now back in the neutral zone, who's going to get a hold of it? Lundy, Romstad, and now it's going to be the Stars. Nice job there, getting just enough of it was Romstad. And this one's sent down for an icing. So with 1:14 to go, defensive zone faceoff coming up. 1-0 Barons. It's just a little over a minute to play here in this first period. Face off to Slattery's right. And he took the face off, he won it back, and it's Romstad sending it all the way in. Basil's going to get there before icing can be called and forced the Stars to touch up. And now he's got it tied up behind the goal. Board there as well. Board comes away with it. Or excuse me, Basil comes away with it. Romstad throws a puck toward goal, deflected before it gets there. Nice little move to get the shot past some shins though. Romstad touches it at the blue line, feeds it forward to Board. Board across the other blue line. Board shot and a blocker save by the Stars goaltender. Tied up in the corner now. Lundy gets a hold of it. And it's a shot here that gets tipped up and into the boards here. And now in the neutral zone, it's going to be Wood regrouping as he waits for the tag up. He gets the tag up and feeds it into the offensive zone. Nice work by Wood to force his way into the zone deeper. And Colin Lundy comes in to help as Keith also jumps in. And this one gets deflected into the bench of the Pittsburgh Stars, which is 9 seconds left in the period. Barons leading 1-0. Schutte, Keith, Lundy, Stockel, and Pusateri on the ice. It's going to be a face-off in the offensive zone as we finish up this first period. There's a Terry shot and a block and a stick save for the goalie of the Stars. Another shot and another stick save, and he covers up as the buzzer sounds for the end of the first period, and it's the Barons leading 1-0. Looks like we will have an ice cut here, so chance for a break. With the Barons leading 1-0 after the one goal from Basil at 3:45 to go in the first, assisted by Lundy. Just one set of offsetting penalties at 10:17. It was roughing, and the Barons player involved in that was Keith. So no power plays yet this game, and we'll take a little break here as we wait for the second period to begin. We'll be back. are back for the second period as the ice cut is over and the skaters are back on the ice. They'll have a minute to stretch here and we'll get right to the puck drop in about a minute. It's the Barons 1 and the Pittsburgh Stars 0 as we start the second period. And we're going to start this one with Liam Slattery heading down to the pipes on the left. And they'll have Kusateri and Stockel in front of them on the blue line with Hufstedler, Krambali, and Colin Lundy to his left. Hufstedler and Lundy having a little conversation before the puck drop. Here we go. And Hovey wins it back to Kusateri, who will take it up the right side. It looks like it got stopped in the water there, and they get it across the line anyway. Hovey has it. And now it's the Stars that'll take it out of the zone. We'll have that after the ice cut sometimes where the puck just stops. And looks like we have it again behind the goal line. Krambali trying to send it out to a teammate, but it's the Stars that intercept. Behind the goal line now, it bounces awkwardly and Liam Slattery throws it into the corner. Kusateri sends it out to the point and out, and now it's back into the zone and Kusateri will pick it up behind his goal line. He'll send it off the glass, bouncing puck into the Stars zone. Huffy keeps it in, Hufstedler, shot, deflected off, and it goes into the glass. And this one is try to settle it and bring it forward, but it wouldn't go, so the Stars will take it into the zone. That was Board that just came off the bench and on the play. Basil out there as well now. Romstad and Stockel still out there. And Hufstedler still out there. It's Basil trying to get out of the zone, no luck. Romstad trying to glove it down, and it's going to go to the corner. And chipped to the blue line and out into the neutral zone. And the Stars take it back in, and they'll say what? They've got a whistle here for, I don't know if it's offside or must be offside here. So the Barons will finish their change. We now have Romstad and Elliott on the ice. Lundy will take the face-off. Basil and Board, the wingers. And the Barons quickly go into the offensive zone. Stars able to collect the puck, but stolen here by Lundy. Lundy with a shot. Great save there by the goalie as Lundy just chipped it up. And now the puck stops in the corner, allowing the Barons to keep it in. Romstad takes a shot and gets tipped by Board, goes into the corner, and he'll collect it himself. Basil feeds it back into the corner. Lundy trying to settle it. He'll leave it for Elliott. And Board feeds it in further, bouncing around along the boards here. And the Stars are going to come away with it. And it'll be Romstad defending now in his own zone. Feeding it out front was the Stars. And they are not able to get a shot off. In the corner, in the Barons zone. The Barons able to push it to the blue line, but not out. And actually, they do blow a whistle here, so this is going to be an elbow. Penalty coming up here. And 96 is going to the box for the Stars. And we're going to have a Barons power play. So with 14:35 to go, they say. Power play for the Barons. Elliott, Stockel, Krambali, Hufstedler, and Morgan on the ice. Elliott to Krambali. Elliott And Kambali switch spots. Elliott back to Stockholm. Out of Kambali, up to Elliott now in the top of the circle, inside the circle, and he gets a shot off. Save made, and it bounces back to Stockholm. So Kambali throws it in, and it gets deflected. He keeps it in. Elliott keeps it in though, and now it'll be the Stars. Elliott keeps it in again as the Stars picked it up and are able to throw it toward the line. Hit quick shot here, one timer that carries all the way out as Morgan was found on the backside, able to get the shot off, and it went wide. Nice look there though. And now Morgan into the offensive zone. Morgan in front, gets a shot, rebound, can't get a hold of it. It was Elliott trying to find it in front on the rebound and close quarters, and now it's a breakaway the other way. And a good save by Liam. Slattery makes the save point blank there. Hufstedler trying to get the puck, and he does, and they'll go back the other way now finally. And it's off a skate and in the neutral zone. It's the Stars coming back in. Slattery will make the easy save into the corner. Makes it look easy anyway. And it's Romstad behind the goal line, feeding it up with a little sauce up to Lundy as the Barons are on a change. He's got Basil with him. Into the offensive zone. Far side for Lundy, Colin Lundy. Board now over to Romstad, up to Lundy to Basil, shot and a save. Good save again by the left pad of the Stars goaltender. And Liam with the fake. And he leaves it for Romstad, who sends it up to Lundy. Lundy into the offensive zone, lets his brother pass. Romstad at the blue line. Back to Christopher Lundy. Getting it across, board, makes room and takes a shot, gets deflected anyway. And now Basil behind the goal line. Basil looking for some space, feeds it back out to Romstad, and intercepted on the pass here. Romstad gets a glove on it on the way out. They don't call a hand pass, so we'll take that one. And now Christopher Lundy throws it into the offensive zone. Colin Lundy tying it up along the hash marks. Behind the goal line, Lundy again, and now it's going to be Oleski trying to keep it in. Now top of the circle, inside the circle, feeds it in for Basil. Over to Wood, shot, and a save and a hold. With 11:49 to go in the second, still 1-0. So 5-on-5 hockey, as that penalty did expire, and it's an offensive zone faceoff coming up. Schutte, Bravery, Semig, Wood, and Oleski. Wood, D-to-D pass. Oleski shot, deflected, picked up, and it's going to be picked up by the Stars in the end. Intercepted in the neutral zone. And back and forth it goes. Semig, though, doesn't let him have it easy. And a save here. And this rebound goes past the goal just to the side. And picked up in the end by the Barons. Bravery. Nice pass to Semig across the blue line. Makes some room. Gets the shot off, but it's deflected into the glass. Bravery. And it's going to be the Stars taking it out of the zone. Oleski. Up to Bravery. He'll chip it over to Schutte into the offensive zone. He goes. He'll feed it back to Bravery. Trying to get a shot off. He does. Just gets over the net. Might have gotten tipped that way. Nice look there. Back and forth Schutte and Bravery went, and Bravery gets a shot off. Nice opportunity there. Bravery had a nice little chip out of the zone, off the boards to Schutte to kind of keep the momentum going forward. And they went back and forth up the ice and got a shot opportunity. Now it's going to be an offensive zone face-off here, right wing circle for Hufstedler, Krumbali, Lundy, Grimm, and Pusateri. Hufstedler taking the face-off, goes toward the boards. Hufstedler into the corner, got a piece of it, and then got a piece of a player of the Stars, and now the Barons able to get the puck as a result. Grimm with the puck, skating toward goal. He'll feed it around, and now it's Krumbali and Grimm, and now Hufstedler. Hufstedler comes away with it. He'll feed it in for Lundy. Lundy back to the point for Grimm. D-to-D pass. Shot wide. Off the glass. Grimm keeps it in. Trying to feed it forward. Grimm will get it himself. Feeding it behind the goal line. Lundy. And now Hufstedler in. Puck is tied up along the boards. Hufstedler feeds it back for Grimm. Now back to Krimbali. Krimbali settling it, shoots. Tipped in the back of the net it goes! So the Barons score with 10:03 to go. Let's see who gets credit for that one. It was Krimbali's shot. I don't know who tipped it. Looks like it was Krimbali that gets it. It must have been tipped by the other team. So I think it was Krimbali. I think Hufstedler sent it back to him, if I remember correctly. So 10:03, I believe the clock says, in the second period, and the Barons are up 2-0. Nice work there. The Barons just worked hard to keep that puck in the zone, keep possession of it, and they did. They did so very well. Krimbali takes the shot. It gets tipped along the way and ends up in the top of the net. And so, if I remember correctly, it's Hufstedler to Krimbali for the goal. So good work by the entire five-some out there for that one. Now in the defensive zone, with about 9.5 to go in this second period and the 2-0 lead, it's Lundy, Elliott, Stockel, Board, and Basil trying to get out of their zone. Coming out from behind the goal line is Elliott. He'll take it across the blue line and then into the offensive zone. Board with a shot and a save by the Stars. Feeding it back in front was, I think, Basil maybe, and now it's going to be with the Stars back the other way. Nice little knock to the side by Stockel. Just send his hip into the puck and fed it away from the goal and into the corner. Now the Barons will take it out of the zone. Barons through the neutral zone to Stockel, to Lundy. Shot off the pipe, and it's going to be Stockel keeping it in again from the ice. Just laid out twice to keep that puck in, and now the Stars will take it into the Barons zone. Nice work by Stockel a couple times. Oh, great job! Oh, they do score in the end. Great job by the Barons trying to keep that one out, but they do finally find their way into the back of the net to the Pittsburgh Stars. Liam made a good save. Puck just sat there for a while, and a defenseman came in to lay. One of the players came in to lay in front and try to knock it to the side, and Liam did as well. But a Star able to poke that one to the back of the net. It is now 2-1 in favor of the Barons, as the Stars have scored with 8:35 to go in the second period. Next line up is Morgan, Schutte, Oleski, Romstad, and Morgan. And Morgan's going to the box for a cross check, and he's getting an extra little bonus time in there for that one. I think it's gonna be a 2-10 here. He might have said something on his way to the box. Barons are going to be on the first penalty kill of the game here. So with 8:20, I think it says 8:29 to go. Barons are on the kill. Some of the lights on the clock are out, so sometimes it's hard for me to tell what it says up there. Stars in their own zone. Now through the neutral zone and into the Barons zone. Lundy, Krimbali. Oh, in front. Krimbali's going to pick it up and he'll chip it out of the zone all the way into the Star zone. Nicely done there. Good save to keep that one out of the back. Oleski and Romstad with Lundy and Krimbali. Stars through the neutral zone into the offensive zone they go. Romstad ties a man up in the corner. And who's going to come away with it? It's Oleski. Nicely done. He'll throw it off the boards and out all the way down. And kill some time here. On a change, and they noticed that the goalie did, so now... Oh, great job by Romstad laying out for that one, and now a pass all the way down. Lundy got a piece of it but couldn't settle it. He's going to grab it though. Lundy. It's a Basil shot just wide. Might have gotten tipped along the way, and now a shot again by Lundy and a save and a hold by the goalie of the Pittsburgh Stars. Great work there by the Barons on both ends to keep that one away from Slattery, and then getting a couple opportunities for shorthanded goals that are not to be had, but nice work to be in the offensive zone here. And now they win the face-off, and they're just going to head to the other end and kill some time and then dump it into the Stars zone. So a half a minute to go here on the kill. It's Basil, Lundy, Pusateri, and Wood now. And the Stars out of their zone. Stars back in the Barons zone, around one player, but not the next. Basil gets a piece of that one, sends it to the boards. This one now behind the goal line. In the corner. And now behind the goal line. Stolen here by the Barons. And out into the offensive zone as we come back to full strength. Board was able to come into play here and try for a breakaway, but they caught up with them and wouldn't allow it. Puck in the center, but sent back to the blue line, and now the shot goes into the glass. Delayed penalty is no longer delayed, and now we have another penalty against the Barons. Let's see who's going now and what it's for. I think I saw trip. Yeah, it is a trip, and it's on Pusateri. So they killed one off, and now tripping call on Nico. He's going to go to the box with 5:57 to go. And it's another power play for the Pittsburgh Stars. So we'll try it again. Grimm takes the face off. Elliott's out there with Schutte and Keith as well. Stars have it. Grimm ties it up against the boards. Keith looks on. Now the Stars have it. They send it off the back board behind the goal, and now this one goes all the way down. And it's going to be the Stars resetting behind their own goal. Schutte intercepts and ties it up along the boards. Second man in for the Stars, able to take the puck. Now it's Keith collecting it, interfering with the pass, and now he gets tied up and held up. And no call on anything there, but it's going to be the Stars collecting the puck and taking it out of the zone. About 1:10 to go on this penalty. Out to the point. And now stolen, and who's going to have it? It's going to be bouncing around now. Kicked out of the zone. Knocked out with a stick, actually. And the Stars regroup. Back into the offensive zone. Stockel trying to get a hold of it. He's got company. Stockel behind his goal line. Trying to feed it back to a teammate. It's tied up, though. In front, and Stars have to feed it back behind the goal line. Trying to rim it around and out. They do. Elliott was able to send it long. Stars goalie settles it, and the Barons change it up. It's Krimbali, Huffstedler, Stockel, and Romstad out there now. Huffstedler steals it from behind, trying to feed it over to Krimbali, but is intercepted on the way. Huffstedler and Elliott, and who is that over there? Stockel team up to send that one out of the zone. Now it's Stockel in the corner trying to get it again. Huffstedler comes in to help as well. Tied up in the corner for now. Penalty is over. Stockel feeds it over to Krimbali. Out of the box, and now Board's back on the ice at the blue line. Krimbali, and it's stolen from him. Back the other way, it's a breakaway. It's a 2-on-0. Oh, great save by Liam. Slattery got that one, and now this one gets deflected into the glass behind Slattery. Out of the zone, into the neutral zone, and backhand attempt. Liam makes a save. It's going to be picked up by a teammate here, and it's Bravery taking it up, or Wood, taking it up the right side. Wood toward the goal. Wood behind the goal line now, trying to feed it out front on a change. Basil grabs it, takes a shot, and it's deflected all the way back almost to the blue line where Oleski will grab it. Oleski back through the neutral zone. Or excuse me, it's Basil back to the neutral zone. And Board picks it up, feeds it across for Oleski. Back toward the goal, deflected behind. Lundy has it. Throws it through the blue paint and it goes into the corner. Couldn't connect with anybody there. Good look though. Oleski back to Board at the blue line. To Oleski. Back to Board at the point. Oleski throws it in front, looking for Basil. And he had a chance at it, but save made. And now it's cleared all the way down. This one's going to be icing. With 2:29 to go in this second period. Still a 2-1 lead in favor of the Barons. So able to kill off back-to-back penalties. And hold on to a 2-1 lead now. Bravery on the right wing. It'll be Schutte taking the face-off. And Semig on the left wing. Grimm and Elliott back. And Elliott takes a shot. It gets deflected and it'll be picked up by the Stars. In the Baron zone. Elliott will pick it back up. Behind his own goal. He feeds it to Grimm. He's got company, but he's able to feed it up to Bravery and out of the zone. Bravery trying to get up to Semig. Intercepted or deflected, and now Schutte's able to rim it around and in. Barons trying to find the puck behind the goal line. Grimm fights for it at the blue line. They're going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Semig back to Elliott. Off the boards now. Oh, nice job by Semig, just pushing through that one. Pushes it into the offensive zone. Stars able to get to it and send it back out. And the Barons will regroup in their own zone. Up to Schutte, to Bravery across the blue line. Bravery into the corner. Loses an edge but pushes the puck to a teammate first. Now it's the Stars able to send it out of the zone. Pusateri into the offensive zone. Settled by the goalie. Pusateri out front! Nobody there but a Star as the Barons run a change. Krimbali trying to get up to Hufstedler. He does. Trying to get a shot off. He couldn't. Too many players there. Trying to get a stick back. Can't do it. And it's Lundy there as well. Had a piece of it for a moment. Hufstedler gets a piece of this one and gets it back to Stockel, who will get it back to Hufstedler. Hufstedler rink wide to Pusateri. Pusateri rims it in around into the offensive zone. And it's the Stars trying to send it back out, and they do. Between several sticks. And Stockel trying to win our ace. It's going to be Slattery that'll take it instead and give it to Stockel out front. Deflected. Where did it go? And it's going to be all the way to the other side. Hufstedler collects it from Lundy. Hufstedler feeds it over to Krimbali. Back to Hufstedler. Shot in the goal! Hufstedler scores with 31.8 seconds to go. Nice shot there. Top shelver for Hufstedler. He gets his second point of the day, and it's a 3-1 lead for the Cleveland Barons. Who had the apple? Joe. Krimbali with the assist. Romstad throws this toward goal, and it's deflected wider by the blocker of the goalie. It's Board, Basil, Lundy. Shot here, deflected into the netting. A little under 18 to go. So Joey gets his second point. Hufstedler and Joey have teamed up for two now. Krimbali and Hufstedler. One fed the other, then the other fed the first. So it's 3-1. Barons with just under 18 seconds to go here in this second period. Lundy trying to send it out, no luck. Oleski will grab it and feed it up to Board, who looks to see what he has to work with. Nicely done, bodying man off, keeping the puck and taking it out of the zone. Up to Basil, up the left side, into the offensive zone, throwing it toward goal, but it gets deflected, and they'll let the clock run out as it hits the net. That'll do it for period number 2, as the Barons take a 2-goal lead with a little over a half a minute to go in the second period. 3 goals scored in this period. Barons came to the period with a 1-goal lead, 1-0, and that was on Basil's goal from Lundy in the first, Christopher Lundy in the first. And then the second period, Barons scored first again. It was Krimbali from Hufstedler, and then Pittsburgh tied it up, or not tied it up, excuse me, but got their first goal of the game with 8:35 to go. And then it was the Barons coming back to a 2-goal lead, making it 3-1 with 31.8 seconds to go in this second period. Hufstedler from Krimbali. A few penalties in this one so far. Most of them on the Barons. It's not too lopsided here. The Barons and the Pittsburgh had an offsetting penalty in the first, and then 1 Pittsburgh penalty in this second period, and then 2 Barons penalties. One on Morgan for a cross check, and then one on Pusateri for a trip, both of which the Barons were successfully able to kill off. So we will be back in about 10 minutes after the ice cut with the Barons leading 3-1. Welcome back to period number 3 as the Barons lead 3-1 over the Pittsburgh Stars. The Barons taking the ice for the third act here at Barons Bus Arena. 17 minutes on the clock. Liam Slattery taking the pipes to the right for this third period. And we got a few of the injured reserve players up here in the, I don't know, we're going to call this the booth up here with me, right? Cheering on the players. In the dark, they're looking up saying, oh, is that where you are? Here we go. We got a quick conversation with the coaches, and here we go for period number 3. 3-1 Barons. Liam puts the bucket back on, and it's going to be Lundy, Basil, and Board to start on the front line with Stockel and Romstock on the blue line for the Cleveland Barons. 17 on the clock. The referee ready to drop the puck, and here we go. It's all the way to the far side. Romstock will pick it up and dump it into the offensive zone. Board will collect. He'll feed it back to Stockel. Stockel, D pass to Romstock. Deflected on the way, and it goes into the corner. It's going to be the Stars getting there first. They're going to be able to take it out of the zone, off the boards, and it's going to be icing. No, they say no icing. They say touched. Basil feeds it out, but it's deflected on the way and dumped right back in, where Romstock will try to reset once more. Basil again to Board. He'll feed it back up to Basil across the blue line. Basil throws it toward goal. Board will try to pick it up and can't get to it before it leaves the blue line, so they'll regroup in the neutral zone. Board tying it up along the boards. Board will chip it in to the offensive zone. We've already got a stick down behind the Stars goal line. Oleski and Pusateri on the ice now for the defenseman for the Barons. Touched on the way in here, under 16 minutes to go in this third period. 3-1 Barons. Stars behind their goal line. Kumbali pressuring. Huffstetter out there as well, and now Lundy jumps out as well. Oleski in the neutral zone. Waits for the tag up. And they're going to say high stick here for 15:30. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. Huffstetter will take the face-off. He's got Lundy to his left and Kumbali to his right. Oleski and Pusateri back. Left wing circle for the face-off. Huffstetter wins it, but it goes off the shin of the referee and bounces the way of the Stars. This was a shot toward goal, and a tender holds onto it at about shoulder height, and we'll try that one again. Wins this one straight back to Oleski. Shot toward goal. Save, rebound. Huffstetter took that shot, and it's going to go wide. Or it's going to be deflected wide, or saved wide, I should say. And Oleski had the first one going through. Nice look there on both of them. And now Huffstetter and Lundy pushing it forward. Huffstetter has it across the blue line. And now into the corner of the battle for it at the hash marks. Back to Pusateri. Shot toward goal, deflected wide. Elliott. Shot toward goal, deflected on goal, or just wide of goal by Huffstetter. And now it's Pusateri back at the blue line. Slap shot, deflected on goal. Kumbali trying to feed it in, and it just sits in the blue paint. and the goalie's able to cover it up. Great opportunity there for the Barons. Krumbali, I think, was looking at it like it was stuck on the ice. Good look there. And good work by the Barons, keeping the pressure on. Next line up here for the Barons, it'll be Schutte, Bravery, Keith, and Wood, Elliott. Wood regrouping the neutral zone, and Elliott feeds it up to Bravery. He'll feed it into Schutte. Schutte over to Keith, trying to get the one-timer to go, and could not get the one-timer as it popped over his stick. Sorry about the camera there, folks. And now it's the Stars in the Barons zone, but Bravery able to feed it behind the goal line for Wood. Wood feeds it further, looking for Keith, and it's the Stars that have it. And the Barons will get it back, and Wood pushes it in the offensive zone where the Stars will pick it back up. Chance for a break there, but Stars able to regroup and collect it. Now it's going to be the Barons regrouping. Bravery looking to see what he has. Right now it's nothing, so he feeds it behind the goal line as the Barons are on a change. So good choice on that one, and good collection here by the Barons. And now in the neutral zone, Grimm will regroup. Krumbali. Shot toward goal, save. Goalie didn't know where that one was, but his teammate did, so it's the Stars taking it out of the zone and into the Barons zone. Grimm trying to get a hold of it. He's got company. He feeds it behind the goal line. Elliott there to help. Into the corner it goes on the far side. And Slattery fishes it behind the goal line. Grimm to Semig. And now over to the side of Romstadt. Romstadt up the right side into the offensive zone. Romstadt feeds it out front for Krumbali, looking for another goal. It's going to be Morgan taking the rebound. And now Semig trying to get his stick back. He'll tie up the puck along the boards. His stick was tied up with a player, and he was able to successfully kick the puck toward the boards and hold it. Good check there by Grimm, and good save by Liam. And then picking up the puck as a result was Grimm. Grimm throws this one off the backboard behind the goal in the offensive zone. Board on the ice now as the Barons are changing on the fly. In front, looking for board, it wouldn't go. It was deflected by the stick of a Star. Not sure it was the goalie or a defenseman. Then tripped up his Stockel, and they do call it, so Liam's going to the bench for a delayed penalty, but before he gets there, it's whistle dead here. So Stockel able to skate around a player and cause the penalty. 29's going to the box for the Pittsburgh Stars. So with 12:17 to go in this third period, power play for the Barons. It'll be Lundy, Pusateri, Basil, Board, and Romstadt on the ice. Romstadt keeps it in. Board now from Lundy. Shot, save, and he's able to hold on. Bounced up on him, but he's able to grab onto it and keep it in the glove. Left wing circle for the faceoff now. Lundy. Oh, nice steal there. Lundy, shot attempt and rebound by Basil. It ended up being a shot by Basil, actually. Lundy tried to throw it toward goal, tried to get the shot off, and his stick was slowed by the Stars, but Basil right there to get the shot off, and the goalie able to hold on to it from the point-blank shot from Basil. Lundy will try again here with the face-off at the left wing circle. He wins it back. It bounces over Romstadt's stick. It was a bouncing, fluttering puck there, and Romstadt will regroup. Skates past the player up to Pusateri. Pusateri shot, save, and a hold. With 11:50 to go in this third period, it's still 3-1 Barons, and about a little over a minute and a half to go on the power play for the Barons. Right wing circle for the face-off. Same crew will stay out here. Spent the whole power play on the whistles here, taking face-offs for Lundy. Lundy gets it back out to the point for Board. Shot just wide. Basil rebound, deflected wide. Basil has it behind the goal line. Feeding it Opposite side for Romstad, trying to get a shot off. It wouldn't go. This one's deflected out of the air, and it'll be picked up behind the goal line for the Barons. Board will have it as the Barons are on a change with their power play units. Board across the line. He's got Huffstadler, still Lundy, Elliott, and Basil. So some folks changed and some haven't yet. Elliott, shot, rebound, picked up. No, it's going to be Lundy behind the goal line. Goaltender couldn't grab it out of the air there. Elliott, shot, Basil shot, wide. Trying to get a quick turnaround shot. Good look there. Elliott has some space. He sends it to the other side. In front, Basil trying to get a shot. Rebound for Board. He scores! Board nets the power play goal for the Barons. So I think that's going to be Basil and Lundy on the assists. Not positive on that one, but with 10:49 to go, it's a 4-1 lead. So nice job by Ford to find the back of the net on that one, and good movement by the Barons. So Morgan takes the face off here. He's got Schutte and Keith. And Elliott has the puck. He's got Stockel back with him. Elliott feeds it to Stockel. And this one's going to go all the way into the Barons zone, as the Stars had to regroup in their own zone and then feed it long, but no icing on that one. Schutte into the offensive zone here and still pressuring. Barons knocking some bodies around and continuing to pressure and not allowing the Stars any easy outs here. A little over 10 minutes to go in this third period, 4-1 Barons. And now we've got some activity in the corner, and they're going to blow it dead for that. Let's see what they call here. I'm guessing they're going to send Schutte and number 27 to the box. We'll see. Yeah. So 10:01 to go, and offsetting penalties. So left wing circle for the face-off. It's Huffstadler and Lundy and Krimbali, and Wood gets taken down, trying to throw the puck forward anyway, and Oleski's out there as well. Bodies flying everywhere now, and it's going to be a penalty on the Barons, it looks like. And another player gets thrown down at the end here. Let's see what we've got. Who's going to the box and what's it for? It's the Barons, but I don't know what the penalty is. It's Oleski. Oh, excuse me, it's Wood. It's Wood. Cross check. So with 9:45 to go, looks like the Barons will be on the kill. A little more activity going on now. So 2 minutes on the and it's Basil moving forward on the shot. He scores! He scores the short-handed goal. Basil stealing the puck and moving forward, and gets the backhand short-handed goal. That's his second one of the day. Second goal of the day for Basil. 9:35 to go. And the Barons get a shorty to make it 5-1. Nicely done. by Cal Basil. And Lundy wins this one back. And cleared long by Grimm all the way down, and Basil's going to get there first. Trying to body a man off. Still battling through and causing some pressure here. And they're forced to jump this one in, and Romstadt is going to let Liam get this one. Grimm sends it to the point, but not out. Tipped up high into the opposite corner now. Romstadt takes a man out of play. Grimm takes another one out of play. And back into the corner it goes. Lundy curls around, sends it off the boards up to Basil. Basil into the offensive zone. It's a 3-on-1. Short-handed 3-on-1, and Cal Basil gets the hat trick. He gets another short-handed goal, and it makes a hattie for Cal. Back-to-back short-handed goals on the same shift. It is 6-1 Barons with 8:49 to go in this third period. Well, that's the kind of penalty kill you like, I guess, if you're anyone. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Cal didn't like how Thursday's game went, and he likes this one better. Lundy pushes this forward, got an interception there, able to knock it still to the Stars defenseman, but now knocked out of the air. This should be a high stick, and they're not going to touch it. And now Lundy's going to knock it behind the goal line. Barron's still on the kill for another 40 seconds here. This one dumps into the Barron zone, and still more than a half a minute left on the penalty. Barron's short-handed here and have scored 2 goals, down a man. 6-1 Barons. With about 8:20 to go in this third period. Lundy got a stick on that. Now he's going to cross the blue line with it. He's got Board with him. Lundy circles back. He'll feed it to Board. Board will just bring it back. And he'll throw that one toward goal. Goalie uses the blocker to send it to the corner. And now Morgan and Krimbali are on the ice with Stockel and Pusateri. Krimbali steals it and sends it up to Morgan. He'll skate it up the right side. And that's a shot and a save here with 7:45 to go, and the penalty has expired. Back to full strength for the Barons. That's a great penalty kill there. Started the penalty with a 4-1 lead, ended the penalty kill with a 6-1 lead. And it's now 7:45 to go in this third period. Morgan will take the face-off. He's got Keith and I think that's Schutte with him. Stockel and Pusateri. Schutte tying a player up. Pusateri kept it in for a moment, and now it's Keith grabbing it at his own blue line, and Slattery slows it down for Stockel in the corner, who sends it up, tries to send it out, but it's gloved down, kept in, blocked by Pusateri before the shot can make it toward Slattery. This one sent to the blue line but kept in. Another shot, blocker save by Liam Slattery. This one's blocker saved all the way out of the zone, and Slattery settles it for Stockel as it re-enters all the way down to the goal line. Morgan crosses the blue line in the offensive zone. Stars will take it right back out. Elliott and Oleski are the defensemen, and with just under 7 to go here in this third period, Slattery holds on and will have a face-off in the defensive zone. It's the Stars with the puck. They feed it into the corner. Lundy pressuring, stealing, giving it to Semig, who feeds it back to Lundy. Lundy off the boards to Board. Board throws a shot toward goal, gloved and held. So good quick turning of the ice once more to turn this into an offensive zone face-off. Left wing circle coming up here. Semig, Bravery, and Lundy with Oleski and Elliott. Lundy will take the face-off. Bouncing puck. Back to Elliott now. Shot blocked off the shin of a Star. Bravery ties a man up, allowing Semig to come in with the puck, and now it's the Stars that'll find a way to take this one out of the zone. Intercepted by Semig. Semig off the boards and into the zone. He's got Bravery with him. Trying to throw it in front to Bravery. Rolls off the stick. Bravery gets it anyway. Bravery feeding it back, looking for Semig. Semig went the other way. Lundy behind the goal line, on his knees, able to send it across to his defenseman and through the blue paint and into the corner. Oleski steps up to Lundy. Shot over the crossbar. Pops out of the zone. Elliott will regroup.
Come on, Dallas, hammer it!
Oleski now skates forward. Shot blocker to the side and into the glass. Elliott to Oleski. He'll chip it in as the Barons are on a change as Elliott takes a hit. Next line in, Huffstedler. Oleski's still in. Huffstedler's going to go to the corner. Romstad in front of the net. It's going to be picked up by Lundy. He'll feed it over to Huffstedler. Huffstedler across the blue line, rolled off his stick, and it'll go back to Krimbali. And he sends it over to Grimm, who lost an edge and went down. Grimm gets right back up. He gets it back from Romstad. Up to Huffstedler, chips it into the offensive zone. Krimbali now in the neutral zone, and now it's the Stars regrouping at their own blue line. So it's Grimm and Romstad, Krimbali, Huffstedler, and Lundy. Colin Lundy. Stars trying to regain the blue line. They'll dump this into the offensive zone. Grimm will grab it behind his own goal line and skate with some speed. Trying to find Lundy. He does. He'll chip it into the offensive zone. Stars feeding it to the opposite side. Krimbali gets a piece of it into the corner. They'll tie it up. And stepping up is Grimm. Throws it toward goal. Looking for Krimbali. Morgan will grab it now. Morgan back to Romstad. Throws it toward goal. Tips just wide. Romstad feeding it into Morgan. Morgan stepping up. Making some room. Shot. It gets tipped wide as well. Romstad to Krimbali behind the goal line. Feeding out front. Romstad trying to curl it around. Wouldn't go. He had some other sticks on him, and one of those sticks tried to slash him on the way by. No worse for the wear for Romstad. Next line here, Keith, Schutte, Morgan, who's been out there for a bit, and Stockel and Pusateri. And Schutte collects this one, and he'll send it back to Pusateri to regroup. And this one's going to be no icing. And back into the offensive zone with 3:40 to go here in this third period. It's the Barons up 6-1. Puck tied up behind the Stars' goal. It'll be Schutte coming away with it. He'll feed it back behind the goal line. Keith there getting tied up, but he's going to kick it through into the corner. And then it wouldn't go for him, and he had to circle back, and the Stars were there. Pusateri going for a hit. And Keith doing the same. Barons get the puck. Shot here, bouncing up. Stockel wouldn't settle for him. It's going to go all the way down. This should be icing. No, they're going to. Liam settles it. I'm not sure if that was said to avoid icing or what, but or if they said no icing. I'm not sure which. But either way, but Morgan has the puck now. He's got Basil with him. He'll cross the blue line. Morgan. He's got Stockel back, Oleski, and Board on the ice as well. Basil along the boards. Stockel now throwing it in front, and Board behind the goal line. Turns back, and he'll send it behind the goal line, maybe looking for Basil, but it's the Stars that have it. Stars out of the zone. Basil got a piece of it, but it ends up on a Star stick anyway in the back of the net. Good shot there by the Stars with, well, they keep running it down to 2:19 to go. The Stars have found their second goal of the game, and it looks like it is number 26 for the Stars with that one. So good snipe there for the Pittsburgh Stars. It's now a 6-2 lead for the Barons with 2:19 to go in this one. Lundy board, Basil, Oleski, and Elliott on the ice. Elliott has the puck to the neutral zone for Basil. Lundy into the offensive zone, Basil. And now back and forth it goes in the neutral zone. Oleski up to board across the blue line. Feeding it through to Basil into the corner now. Basil to Lundy. Board gets pushed down from behind, thrown into the boards. Excuse me, it was Lundy that did. Now we have interference called on somebody. I thought Lundy was thrown into the boards a little bit. I was A, concerned about him, and B, wondering if that was going to be a penalty, and it was not. So what do we have here? I thought he called interference. And finally somebody's going to the box. So with 1:55 to go, it is going to be a power play. For the Barons. Shot by Romstop, pad save. Busateri has it. In the corner now, tied up there. Ford comes in to help. It was Basil. And Lundy out there as well. Lundy gets it from Romstop. Lundy throws it toward the front, and Board there to tip it. It goes wide anyway. Nice look there. Board behind the goal line, looking for his options. Behind the goal, behind the net, moves to the side, gets it to Lundy. Romstad over to Pusateri. Back to Board, Romstad, and now a shot here. Pad save! And cleared to the side, and it'll be Pusateri keeping it in the blue line. Basil tips it in behind the goal line for Board. Board to Romstad, shot, another save for the goaltender of the Pittsburgh Stars, Pusateri. To Romstad, to Board. To Romstad, skating forward into the circle, feeding it in front, knocking it around. The puck gets knocked around, and now in front in the blue paint, it's the Stars clearing it, and it's going to go all the way down with about 30 seconds to go in this one. The Barons will switch up their unit, and it's Board with the puck. He'll feed it up to Morgan. Morgan, Huffstedler, Stockel, Krimbali, and now Elliott on the ice. Tied up along the boards. Huffstedler, Krimbali, Stockel all in there. Huffy comes away with it. He'll feed it into Morgan. Morgan shot off the pipe. And that's going to do it. The Barons going to win this one 6-2. And they'll go down and let Liam Slattery know he played a great game. And they'll line up for a handshake here. It's going to be a rematch tomorrow at 12:35 against these Pittsburgh Stars once more here at Barons Bus Arena. Recap of the scoring. It was the Barons first on the board in the first period, 3:45 to go. Cal Basil got his first of 3 today, assisted by Lundy. Second period, Barons get another goal. It's with 10:03 to go in the second. It was Krimbali from Huffstedler. Then Pittsburgh scored to cut the lead in half, 2-1, and that was with 8:35 to go. Huffstedler scored from Krimbali with a little over half a minute to go in the second period to make it a 3-1 game after 2 periods of play. In the third, Barons lighting up the scoreboard here. 10:49 to go, power play goal. Board scored it. It might have been Basil and Lundy with the assists, not positive about those. That was with 10:49 to go. And then it was 2 shorthanded goals by Cal Basil with 9:35 to go and 8:49 to go in the third period to make it 5-1 and 6-1. And then Pittsburgh did score one late in the third with 2:19 to go to make it a 6-2 final score here at Barons Bus Arena. The Barons rebounding well to win this one. So that'll do it here from Barons Bus Arena. We will see you back here tomorrow as the Barons take on the Pittsburgh Stars once more at 12:35. Take care. Have a good night.